Welcome to episode 3 of Capcut for beginners, seniors, and people that don't know what they're doing. If you haven't seen episode 1 or 2, you might check those out. We're going to just start right in on some of the features. We're going to look at stickers. We're going to look at visual effects and sound effects. And we're going to look at filters. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so this is exactly what was on the screen at the end of episode 2, except I've taken out a little bit of the text so that we can add stickers. So let's go do that. We're again up in the activity section here in the upper left, and I'm going to go click on stickers. And I can go over here and detail all of the stickers that are possible. You've seen a lot in our videos. If you've watched our videos, we use some cover-ups. And if you want to try any of these, you would just click on it and just checking to make sure it was recording because I've had trouble with it recording. So anyway, let's go with the pet stickers. All right, I'm going to I'm going to move my selector so it's kind of right in here, in between. And I can take a few of these that, decisions. It really doesn't matter. You just, click the little arrow and it's going to come right down. I'm going to move it over just a little bit because I just want it in between the text that I had before. Okay, and I want to make it smaller, so I'm going to grab the corner. Okay, and now this one actually would be kind of cute if I animated it, so we're going to go over here to animation. That's in the upper right hand corner here, and I'm going to have it let's have it bounce in, or maybe spring. We'll do a little spring. Oop, there it is. Not a whole lot to that one. Pets have feelings too. That's kind of cute. So we'll download that. And we'll put that at the same time that it shows the little paw. Okay. And we're going to, again, make it smaller. I'm going to move it over to the upper right. Can't really see that. Okay, but these are stickers, so they're different from the text, even the text templates that we put in. You can animate them. We could have had this paw flip a circle. If you pull in the animation piece, there's so many choices of what you can do. But I think those are fine for now. And then we'll come down over here to the section where we have all of these little puppies. And let's see, we can go up over here to, here we have some that are, let's go to trending. Let's see what shows up there. Oh, I know what I was thinking with this. Let's go back to this first footage. I'm going to add one of these arrows. I want it to point to this white piece right here. Let's see, I'll do this little orange one. So I'm going to add it. And there we go. Make it a little bit smaller. I have to move my selector over it for us to see it, otherwise it disappears. But I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to add some text underneath it. Well, okay, I'm trying. I don't know why it's not liking that. I know why, because I had, okay, let's try that. to explain what just happened is I had that selected and it won't let me add text inside of that. So I'm going to go and select the raw footage where I'm going to put the text next to the arrow. All right, so we're going to add some text. I'm wondering what in the heck. Why didn't it add it there? Oh, because I didn't bring it down. This is what happens when you don't do videos for a few days. Okay, so I'm going to write in here 2 words, bubble wrap. Yes, we bubble wrapped all of the furniture that we cared about in the living room when we got this little puppy, because he's our 4th golden retriever. And if you've never had a golden retriever, let me tell you, they're big wood chewers. And I have learned to really protect all your furniture. So we had bubble wrap everywhere. I didn't care. It lasted about 4 months. It was a thing. Okay, so I'm going to make that the same length of time as the arrow. And so that's what it looks like. Okay, and I think that bubble wrap came out before the arrow, so I have to trim it just a little bit, a little hair of it. I hope it's better now. Still doing that. Okay, so remember I showed you this trick last time. You just have to expand, and then you can see a little bit better when they're matching up or when they're not. And so just the tiniest little thing that's not right. I'm going to move it back just a little bit. Okay, so there we go. Okay. And so there you have it. It was a sticker, and we animated the sticker. That was just the arrow. And then I added the text, which is what we did on episode 2. All right, and now we're going to, let's see, I think we had one more sticker in here, or we were going to, so we'll just go through the list. There are so many. The trending ones, I can't tell you why they're trending, because I'm an old person and I think it's for young people and what they want. So let's do some of these. We'll just put a little exclamation above some of these guys. All right, and now pull that down. You have to click the plus sign, pull it down. Okay, and then I'm going to put it over here. And I'm going to just let it go that far. Okay. All right, and we'll just put it up here, kind of over their heads. And sort of pulsating, so that's good. And then we'll do another sticker. We'll take the one that says nice. Nice, okay. And then we'll put that over this little guy's head here. Right, and again, now we've staggered those stickers. And you can kind of see here we've got first the text that we did from episode 2. I took out one of the pieces of text. I left this one, and then we've got this exclamations over his head, and then it says nice. Yeah. Now if we wanted to, we could say, well, I want the text to stay for the rest of that section, so I could drag that and make that all equal. Again, I'm going to open it up a little bit wider, and it looks like it's all even. It looks like it's not going to be overlapping into the next piece of footage. But it's so hard to work with when you expand it a lot, so I don't do that. I just bring it back to normal. Okay, and now we've got these little doggies fighting, playing. They're not fighting, they're playing. Let's add a sound effect to that. So let's go up here to, again, the activity place in the upper left-hand corner, and I'm going to click on the effects. Okay, and I'm gonna click on audio because I want sound effects. All right, and I'm going to search for, I don't know, what would fit with that? So let's try puppy squeal. Oh, puppy barking, whining, puppy playtime. Speaking of, there is a little puppy down below here in the office with me. Is he the cutest? Come on, tell me. This is the cutest little kid in the world. He's totally in love with me. What can I say? Gotta take a break. I think he might want to go out. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is add in this section that we haven't worked with on this video yet, we're gonna go in and add the effects. So first we're gonna do visual effects. And you can see I went to the upper left-hand quadrant, click on effects, and over to the left-hand side, you see video effects. If you wanted to really get fancy, you can open it up by clicking that little triangle, and all of these different sections give you a whole bundle of choices. So this is just another area that you can go and explore. And you know, once you figure out kind of what your style is or what you really enjoy, you might, you know, discover some that would help you maybe with branding, or one of the things that a lot of women do is they add the filters so that it sets kind of a mood, and those effects are similar to that in that you can you know, put just a layer into your video that establishes a theme or a mood. All right, so I'm going to come over to this piece of footage that shows my puppies that are playing or whatever, and they're not fighting. It looks like they might be fighting, but they're not. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add one of these visual effects. And I'm going to pick the doves. Okay. And I'm going to take that so that it goes throughout that section of raw footage. And again, if I open this up, I'll be able to see a lot more clearly if I've lined it up correctly or if I'm overlapping, because I don't want to be overlapping. Okay, so I had put in those hearts, I think, in episode 2, so now we have the effects of the doves kind of over that, which is fine. Now, that's when they stop, so I'm going to pull them back to kind of where they end anyway. Okay. All right, so that was the video effects. Let's look at sound effects. So we're going to keep with the effects, but click on audio up here on the left. And you can see I can add music, and you can pull some in that you consider your own branding for sound effects. But I'm going to go into sound effects. Okay, and I'm going to type in birds. I guess birds outside. See what we get. Okay, we'll just click on any of these. So again, you can go through all of these sound effects. You can get the typing sound effects. If you've watched our videos, I'm kind of a fan of the typing. You can add things for your ending, you know, symbols or audience clapping. I mean, there's a lot that you can do. It's all in here. I don't know how many they have, but it's a lot. But let's try adding the birds singing. But first, what I have to do, before I forget, is I'm going to go to the end of the doves. Okay. And I'm going to take out a piece of this sound effect down below, because that little music theme going on, which can be very annoying if you've listened to this a few times in order to get your project, you know, done, that is actually a sound effect. I couldn't tell you which one it was because it's not something I've used before. I'm not that familiar with it. So we're going to take this middle section out. Again, I have to click that. All right, and that's the one I'm going to throw away. So throw it in the trash. Okay, now I have this section that I can add a different sound effect, and it should go exactly with that portion where those doves are flying. And again, because it's up on a higher track, I have to go over to this bar over here on the right hand side to be able to tell exactly if I've gotten it in the right spot. Looks like it is. And now we're going to go to the bird singing, and I'll just listen to a sample of it. Ooh, that sounds horrible. It sounds like The Birds, the movie The Birds. Dark Winter Outside. Oh my God, how about this one? Sounds like the zoo. Okay, that definitely sounds like it's outside. Chirping birds, wings. Oh my God, this is not going well, is it? For Amazon birds? No. Spring Mountain bird sounds for birds. Wow. I guess with doves. Okay, I'm not feeling creative right now, so coming up with what sound would make sense with a bunch of doves flying by, I don't think it matters really. Okay, we're just going to take that one because it really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to show you how you find the sound effects and then how you use those sound effects. So we're going to, again, I've highlighted the sound, but I don't want it to go all the way through the video. I just wanted to fill in this one section. So now I'm going to cut that, and then I'm going to throw this back end in the trash. Okay, and now we can just play it through, and you can kind of see what we've composed. Okay, so I guess, you know, it's not great, but nobody's planning to use this video for anything except for some training. I keep reminding myself of that because they're just so crappy. Okay, now we've come to the rain. The little section of, you know, this is the Golden Retriever, Easy. Now he's all grown up and he's playing in the rain. And we're going to go over here now to filters. And filters are used definitely to set the mood in the video. Women use filters a lot so that they can, you know, give themselves a tan or, you know, change the look, their look on video. And I have to say, Susan and I have used Peach Fuzz or Peach Glow. I don't really remember which one. I like it, but, you know, with or without a filter, it makes a difference, I think, in terms of just the overall mood. Okay, so what are we going to add to this section here where we've got this ring? And I think I'm going to try this candy cane. I've used this before when I couldn't get this video to work. My snipping tool has had so many problems, but I like what this does. Okay, and again, I'm going to pull this out so I can be sure that I have it just on the edge of one footage to the other. Okay, and that's what candy cane does. You know, it just takes just a kind of a dreary picture and it just adds a bunch of color. All right, so it changed the mood. It changed the look of the whole thing. And I'm probably going to pull it all the way to the edge in between there. Okay, so now we have done all the things we said we would do for video episode 3. We have done stickers, we've done sound effects, we've done video or visual effects, and we've done a filter. And again, I think all those features are just ways of making this process fun and making the hobby fun. I hope this was helpful. Next video, which I'm going to do today, is the thumbnails and how do you do that in Capcut. So, all right, I'll see you later, and I hope that you are well and not in the path of this latest Hurricane Milton. Take care. Bye.